Alright, so today I'm gonna tell you guys a bit about my life and how shitty it was.
The essence of hard work is one that's pretty straightforward, is that you'll never be the best looking, you'll never be the tallest, most talented, most capable, you'll never have the most money. There will always be someone who's better at whatever you're doing than you are. But you can always be the hardest working person in the room. And I think the hardest working person will always win.
I'm joking, it wasn't that shitty, but sorta, a little bit. You know, I'm a poor child. I live in a poor family. I was always, locked at home because my parents were scared that I was going to die. They were very strict, so I couldn't do much. I resorted to playing games and doing my schoolwork basically all my life. I mean, most of it. Until recently, I started doing like a lot more things, and I love this. But starting today, I'm gonna tell you guys, a lot of stories in my life of a person who tries to maintain a 95 plus average throughout his entire school while trying to live life. So I'm gonna brief you guys today on my life, and then I'm gonna go into more detail in the coming videos. 6th grade, it was new to me. I was quiet, but I started speaking to a lot of girls. So I dated like 6 girls. That was crazy. Again, dated 6 girls. 7th grade was interesting. I was very antisocial at the beginning, but I had somebody from 6th grade in that class, like a friend. I barely spoke to him in 6th grade, but in 7th grade I got really close because I was just writing off of him to make friends, because he was really good at making friends. So I just followed him and I made the same friends. Eventually everybody knew me, and that's the year I got my first girlfriend, which you guys will find out later. I also met my 2 best friends. They're like brothers to me currently. In 7th grade, Jose, Sandy. I love those people. But let's continue. 8th grade, this is when I was already well acquainted with the class. Everybody knew how I was, how I acted. I was really stupid because I was always locked at home and I didn't have anywhere else to express myself. So at school is where it was at. I was still dating this girl. I became like super best friends with Sandy and Jose, and that is what happened. So the year went by. It was a pretty good year. I was very social. I didn't know everybody. I wasn't very popular, but within my class, I was very well known. So 9th grade comes, completely new environment. I didn't really know too many people, so I was silent, very quiet the whole year. Yes, Mom? I'm recording myself. Throughout the 4 years of middle school, I was trying to get good grades. I told you guys my social life, I'm gonna tell you my grades. Grades, 6th grade, I got like a 92, 94. Those are like the average grades that I got. Since most of my life was just doing school and playing games, it was kind of easy for me to do it because I just did the work that I had to do, that I was given. Now I know that's not easy for everybody. Not everybody just is interested in school, but I actually really hate school, like 100%. I completely hate school, but I did the work because I was told that education is everything and you need to do good in school in order to be successful, which later I find isn't completely true, but we'll get into that eventually. 7th grade, I was getting around 95. In 8th grade, I stood around 95 average, and I was just doing the same. Like, it's not hard to get good grades, to be honest. You just have to try. That's literally all you have to do, try. People say, oh, but I did try. No, you're not trying. You're not doing all the work that you're being given, and I also did extra credit. High school comes and it's completely new to me. 9th grade, I didn't really know anybody, so I barely spoke to other people. I was in a group of like 3 other guys, and that's really all the people I spoke to. And I had a really good friend that was from my middle school, and he's like my day 1 bro. Anyways, I was very quiet 9th grade, but I stood to my book, so I'm guessing everybody thought I was a nerd because I was quiet, but I was getting high grades because, again, that's really all I was doing. My parents usually kept me in my house. I couldn't even go to like after school programs because they were afraid I was gonna get home too late. Yeah. 10th grade, sophomore year, still a bit quiet. I started talking to a couple more people, and here my grades started going up even more. I had a 95 to 96 around my freshman year, even 97. I had 97. 10th grade, I was getting around 97 consistently. It was like a consistent 97, around 97 to 98. I consistently got that. Sophomore year, I would stay after school sometimes when I needed to just complete my homework. I know that's not easy for everybody to do, but that's just something I did. That's what made doing my homework and stuff easy. I just come home and play games or do something at my house, because again, not able to go outside, do stuff. 11th grade, junior year, I started talking to a lot more people. I got way more social. Because I got way more social, I started, you know, being able to do stuff, because they would invite me to do things, and I would try and go do them. I was still talking to, I'm still best friends with Sandy and Jose, obviously. But they went to a different school in the same building, and we just talked, you know, we talked sometimes. Me and Jose would go to the gym in 9th grade after school, but we eventually stopped doing that because we suck. We stopped making games. So that was 11th grade. This is also the year I got my second official girlfriend, which we will talk about possibly in the coming videos. 12th grade, that was my golden year. I was talking to a bunch of people. I knew a bunch of people. I was talking to all the popular people, and I didn't really care. This was like a time where I would speak to people and I barely cared that I was talking to them. I usually care because I care what people think about me often. I still do, but I didn't care as much. And I started doing stuff. I started working for the school. I started staying late because I had to. I had work. I was still keeping my grades up. Like, I had 98s, 99s consistently my senior year, but I was doing more stuff. When people tell me that it's like super hard or how do I do it, all I tell them is you just need to try. I'll teach you guys some tricks. This is also when I got my third official girlfriend. Now I'm in college, and college sucks. Hopefully it gets better. That's the brief of my life. I am going to go in much more detail in further videos telling you guys stories of my life. I'm gonna tell you guys how a poor 95 plus average child lived his life. So on that note, I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been the Royal Joe, and hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified when I release a new video and you can hear another story.